let's talk a little bit about the LCARS. Are there particular ones that you remember creating, and maybe specifically some of the ones that might be in this auction that you have some interesting stories to share with the folks out there?
So when we started up Star Trek: The Next Generation, Herman Zimmerman said, look, I want very much for the Starfleet stuff to be consistent with what we did previously on Next Generation. So the Starfleet materials in Deep Space Nine could have fit absolutely right in with on the Enterprise D. But we continue that style on Star Trek Voyager. Mm-hmm. And so there's a continuous, unbroken design lineage. And hopefully it looks good, but also it helps you, it helps maintain believability, because you believe that Starfleet knows what it's doing, and you have this design continuity, this technical continuity, which helps build the believability, and I think makes the show more fun.
We also had different alien graphics. Specifically, you could see back here, there is the Kardashian interface from, I believe that's from Odo's security desk. And so people are very familiar with that as well. So each alien culture may have a different graphic, different interface. And of course, on Deep Space Nine, we had a lot of Kardashian graphics and backlights.
Yeah. So let's talk about the preservation of these. I've heard stories of when they built a lot of these sets, especially for the movies, they had to destroy the sets as well. And it seems like, I guess the great thing is that you were able to preserve some of these for future generations. But I guess which ones did you choose to keep versus maybe some that were destroyed through that process?
Well, when a show is coming down, there's mass chaos because they need to take this down as quickly as possible because the studio needs to build something else there.
Yeah, or every day is important. They're paying bills on it. Yeah.
And we were lucky enough to be working on a variety of projects, so we're not just standing around going, oh my God, they're tearing the set down. We're saying, oh, we have to be designing and working on the next thing. So every once in a while, you're lucky enough to be able to go down and go, oh, I remember that. Let me, I guess I can grab that. But there's actually not as much that opportunity as you'd think. So we did get a few pieces because we were very proud of what we did.
Yeah.
But less than you might think.
And also, a lot of things are destroyed.
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of the beast. And it's kind of heartbreaking. So when you walk down, for example, on stage 17 in the promenade from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, you know, it's sad because you know it's coming down and it's coming down fast. So we might, you know, take something and, you know, keep it close, which we have for years. But, you know, not that many things, but some, because it's a part of our lives, it's a part of our history, and it means a lot.
Well, and I think the collection that you've assembled and that we're able to offer here is probably one of the largest collections I've seen of these. And as you know, fans love LCARS. I mean, I think the fact that they, as you say, the graphics themselves, the fact that you can put a backlight on them and they look, they sort of stand out because they are lit up.
Yeah, when you backlight them, the photo transparencies and the colors, they're surprisingly vibrant, even all these years later.
Did you change the construction of LCARS over time?
Yeah, the initial backlit graphics were literally high contrast photographic film on which we hand cut pieces of colored lighting gel and adhered them behind it. If it sounds absurdly time consuming, it's only because it was. But it looked really good, and the bonus of it was you could change the style by just changing the design and changing the color. Mm-hmm. Now, as time went forward, around 2000, advances in printer technology, color inkjet printing meant that you could do this in color, which means we had to adjust the palettes, but it gave us more freedom. For example, this is from when we recreated the original series backlit panels for the Star Trek Enterprise episode In a Mirror Darkly.
Okay, yeah.
We did the entire Defiant Bridge. We actually did it twice. But you can see here The colors were provided by the inkjet printer, which is actually much faster, and so we like that.